Hi, this is Kaushik Ranchod from the Ranchod Law Group. Welcome to our immigration show. Today, you're going to want to stay tuned to watch it till then to learn about two successful case studies where we were able to get hardship waivers approved. You'll be able to learn about different reasons, different factors that caused an approval and how we did it. First of all, just make sure you smash that like button. I try to put a lot of work into these videos, so I'd love to get a little bit of appreciation if you think this video is good. So let's dive into it here. Okay, so the client entered without a visa. They're a student. They also have a U.S. citizen child from a prior relationship. And another factor is that the U.S. citizen has health conditions and has anxiety. So those were the main factors that we used. That's a bird's eye view of some of the hardships that we used to demonstrate extreme hardship. Now, what's really important to know in an extreme hardship waiver case is that you need to show extreme hardship in two situations, not just one, two. Now, that's the big mistake I see people make. Sometimes we will have consultations with people who come in and they hired a notario or someone who's not experienced, and they come in with this mistake that they only prove hardship in one of the situations but not both. So what's important to note is that you have to show hardship if there's separation, and you need to show hardship if you as a U.S. citizen joined your spouse or parent in another country or whatever the home country is. So in that situation, you have to show both situations. How did we do that? Well, one, I mentioned the child here who is a U.S. citizen from another relationship. So in that situation, we demonstrated that that should be a favorable act of discretion because of the fact that child support was being paid, and that could be affected if there was separation. Another factor here is that the U.S. citizen would not have access to medical care if she went to El Salvador. She didn't speak Spanish, so that would also be a form of hardship. And she wouldn't be able to continue her education. So that's something important to note. If you're a student, you're a U.S. citizen, and you had to go back to your spouse's home country, then in that situation, if you're not able to continue your education, that could be considered extreme hardship. So in this situation, we used all of those hardship factors to demonstrate extreme hardship, and we were able to get a hardship waiver approval for that case. And now that family is happy because they were able to get a green card. So that is one example that you saw some factors there of extreme hardship that may or may not apply to you. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to look at a client who was from Mexico. So in this situation, they entered in 2005 without a visa, married to a U.S. citizen. They have several U.S. citizen children as well. So in this situation, I wanna reiterate again that we demonstrated hardship with the U.S. citizen being separated if their spouse had to leave and go back to Mexico, or if the U.S. citizen went to Mexico with their spouse. So both situations, we demonstrated extreme hardship. Now in this situation, we demonstrated that the U.S. citizen and her children also received medical benefits through the state of California. So if the U.S. citizen was going to leave, then they would lose their medical coverage. So from that factor, from losing that health insurance, that was one factor of extreme hardship. Another factor in this case was financial hardship. The client in this situation was the sole financial provider. So if he was to leave to go back to Mexico, then that income source would be taken away. So with financial hardship, it's really important to document all of that. It's not just the government taking your word for it. and documenting what your income are, what their expenses are, and showing how a change and separation would cause financial hardship. Another factor here to look at with financial hardship is, would there be a need for daycare services if one spouse left? What's the financial impact of that? Is one spouse taking care of the kids? So would that change the other spouse's schedule if they were going to work? Who's going to take care of the kids? So these are all factors that we like to delve into in a hardship waiver case. And you might see some of these that apply to you, some of them that are not, and that's because every case is unique. So we have to look at every unique factor on every case to evaluate what those hardships are, because thank goodness we're not all alike. We don't all have the same things going on in our life. So what we like to do is just delve into your situation to see if you qualify, if you have extreme hardship. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Put in the comments below a video you would like to see or any thoughts you have. Smash that like button, subscribe, and see you next week. Thank you for being amazing. You're amazing for just tuning into this video, for bettering yourself, for bettering your family, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.